SUV crashed into the front of a building.
That boy, I need to ride BP from now
inside
on.
the building or the vehicle. Further investigation revealed a gunshot.
They locked down the light pole?
Hospital.
They parked that boy into material sales.
Dog bro, he just blew that.
News reports would state
they hit him up with a switch.
Condition and recovering in the hospital.
Sheesh, they was trying to take that boy out for real.
And you can't even go to the studio to respond because you want house arrest for criminal sexual conduct.
Oh, he beefing with a registered sex offender. Whoa.
Stacks would reply alluding that Skilla was making, posting Stacks' full name along with his arrest for criminal sexual conduct.
Force or coercion. Whoa, criminal sexual conduct, 3rd degree force or coercion. Gang, you got 5 charges of sexual misconduct? Buddy, I don't think you need to be beefing. You beefing with the hoes. That's who seems that you beefing with. You beefing with the hoes because they ain't giving you no cootie. Grrr. What's going on, JB fam? We back with you. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know what to do, man. Today we gonna be talking about how Skilla Baby's top op just got arrested for shooting at him while he was up in Detroit, Michigan. Hit that boy up 25 times. He got shot in the head too, and then performed the next day. That shit crazy, but we finna check it out the info. Shout out 1090 Jake. Let's hop right into it.
Man, what's up everybody? It's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're gonna be speaking on Skilla Baby being shot in Detroit.
Skilla Baby almost got sizzled like a skillet.
May have been behind it. May 22nd, 2025.
Jeez, somebody parked that bitch.
Police responded to a call for shots fired on
that
8 Mile.
Crashed into a building.
A 911 caller had reported a shooting followed by a crashed vehicle. Arriving on scene, officers would locate a black SUV crashed into the front of a building.
That boy, I need to ride BP from now on.
Inside the building or the vehicle. Further investigation revealed a gunshot.
They locked down the light pole?
The hospital by a witness who saw firsthand what took place.
Sheesh.
The victim identified as
26-year-old police officer? Hold on, cuz. Am I tripping? Do they not require a PT test to be a cop? Boy, you about a couple pounds from busting out that vest.
The victim identified
he ain't chasing nobody down.
Gardner is more commonly known as the Detroit rapper Skilla Baby. Police would learn a vehicle had pulled up alongside Skilla while traveling down 8 Mile, the same road made famous by the Detroit legend Eminem.
That boy about got scrambled like some eggs.
The sedan began to roll down as over 20 shots were fired. Skilla Baby
they trying to take that boy out.
Head, grazed in the back, and shot in the hand.
Damn.
Then lose control of his vehicle and crash into a building.
Gang, how you not riding BP in your own city?
Dedicated enough to get out and finish Skilla Baby while his vehicle was disabled.
Sweet.
The suspects were able to get away from the scene, and police still haven't figured out exactly why Skilla Baby was targeted. But
we know why.
Bystanders would begin to make their way to social media.
How the fuck we did that shit?
They parked that boy into material sales.
Dog bro, he just blew that.
News reports would state
they hit him up with a switch.
Condition and recovering in the hospital.
Sheesh, they was trying to take that boy out for real.
Skilla could be seen rocking an arm sling and rocking the mic as he was on stage.
Oh shoot!
With 42 dubs.
They sent that boy to the gulag. He came back.
Welcome to the gulag. If you survive, you earn your freedom.
Everyone, whoever did what, wasn't stopping anything. And if truth be told,
hey,
Skilla Baby wasn't a stranger to violence.
That's a bold man.
For those familiar with Detroit rap beef, Skilla Baby has had a long history with a rival rapper by the name of GMO Stacks.
Never heard of him.
Allegedly being short for gang members only. Stacks was also from the West Side and fell under an alliance made up of multiple cliques known as DWBI, short for Don't Worry About It.
The DWB. That shit sound like a motor oil.
A video would leak from a recording studio of Skilla Baby facing 5 men, one of them and GMO Stacks.
Oh,
The two
shoot.
briefly became physical before the video came to an end.
5 against 1 standing on business, you feel me?
Showing not one, but 2 chains belonging to Skilla Baby.
Oh, damn, they snatched that boy
including a
shit.
memorial piece.
CMO, where everybody, don't worry, everybody. Any nigga ain't none of that. Nigga, yeah, shout out my SB niggas too. Wait, cause I'm lit. Fuck me. Hey, put the light on that bitch. Let me see how hard it is. Let me see how hard this shit. That's 3.
They straight took that shit off that boy neck.
Oh, shit. That nigga shit, buddy.
They finna go take that to the bond shop. That needs some money.
He say y'all some little niggas. Still listen to play with them. He say y'all some little niggas. Look at these little niggas.
Stacks was shot
Nah,
out.
that's crazy.
Don't worry about it, and continue to diss Skilla. All the while, Skilla Baby had been shot leading up to the robbery. As could be seen on the surveillance camera, even when outnumbered, Skilla Baby wasn't backing down.
Oh, but that boy stood on business.
Shots were fired, and Skilla would be shot in his side, a wound he'd later show while doing the cooking show with Ari Fletcher.
You ever been stabbed before?
Ooh, no.
No?
I got that shot though.
For real, where?
I'm outside. Is it the grave?
Let me see.
Go through. All the way through clean? Yeah.
Now, a rapper getting his chain snatched is the equivalent of an athlete being injured. It can be career-ending.
No cap.
But Skilla didn't shy away from speaking on the incident and letting it be known he stands on business. That and the fact he had to be shot to be robbed, the incident would have no effect on his career.
You really can't do much when somebody shoot you when they snatch your shit. I ain't gonna lie, like, for real, when they pull that gun on you, bro, you beat, bro. Just go ahead and give it up, gang. No cap.
Especially when he left it in the streets and never went into detail on actually being shot.
I was watching the Leaving in the Streets video, and you had your whole side bandaged up. What was that?
I got shot.
Yeah, but like that recently? I didn't. Have you talked about that in an interview or anything?
No, not for real.
What happened?
I got shot.
Oh, duh.
If anything, he showed he was with the shit and had the right mentality to keep it moving. But Skilla would seemingly go off the tracks as pride began to come into play. Now, Skilla clearly landed a no-jumper interview with the chain-snatching incident being the highlight of the interview. Sometime after, a fight video would drop with Skilla swinging first.
Oh, shoot.
GMO Stacks was present, and someone can be heard yelling GMO as the fight continued. Skilla Baby would hold
that boy
his
punching
own,
off?
swinging for heads, and surprisingly has a few fight videos where it appears he actually has hands.
Oh, for real?
Another brawl video would be released.
Hold on now, Skilla.
Appearing
That boy
to be
got them
tossed around
thumpers.
while someone can be heard asking where's the pole. Skilla Baby.
Bro, you nigga lame in
shot
here.
of Stacks' not so proudest moment.
Goof
And again,
ass.
the beef
That's why you
between the
shot him,
two
gang.
continued a year after.
That's why he shot him. He can't fight. That's why a lot of you young be toting poles, because he ain't got one of these. He ain't got no hands.
The Skilla was robbed.
That's goofy. 2
years after Skilla's no-jumper interview, Stacks would land his own, and of course, the robbery would be brought up. Not long after, a back and forth through Instagram story posts would lead to Skilla Baby dropping a bomb on Stacks. Imagine knowing somebody about to drop a diss song and you can't even go to the studio to respond because you want house arrest for criminal sexual conduct.
Oh, he beefing with a registered sex offender. Whoa.
Stacks would reply alluding that Skilla was making things up and that Skilla ran to the police because he was scared. Even going as far as saying the first thing police did when arresting him was turn on Skilla Baby. And that's why Skilla...
That don't mean you a rat, though. The cops know who you beef with, goofy.
But Stacks never actually addressed why he got arrested. Skilla would fire back saying, imagine being on Instagram posting angry paragraphs about a person while he on a plane sneak dissing you to this white lady in first class drinking mocktails. Stacks would respond with, imagine having to move out of town because you can't move around your city without her pushing up on you.
Don't ever let no goofy. You're supposed to get out the hood, gang. That's the goal. When you rap, the goal is to get out the hood, not stay in the hood and get killed. Like, huh? That's why y'all young be dying. Cause y'all wanna, oh, I'm still on the block. I'm up all this money. I'm still on the block. Gang, you was a goofy. You was a big goofy. Stupid.
Stacks was making it clear anywhere he found out Skilla was at, he was coming for him. Rumors already made their way through the internet. Stacks was involved in Skilla being shot and robbed because of the surveillance video, and also because Stacks posted the chains after.
Like, huh?
He wasn't done. Skilla is clearly the bigger artist, and as long as Stacks can attach his name to Skilla's, he was going to ride the clout. Well, Skilla would drop a bomb, simply saying, alright, let me end this, while posting Stacks' full name along with his arrest for criminal sexual conduct.
Force or coercion? Whoa, criminal sexual conduct, 3rd degree force or coercion. Gang, you got 5 charges of sexual misconduct? Buddy, I don't think you need to be beefing. You beefing with the hoes. That's who seems that you beefing with. You beefing with the hoes because they ain't giving you no cootie.
22-year-old Amari Carter, aka GMO Stacks, was arrested in October of 2024 on 2 counts of criminal sexual conduct, 1 being a misdemeanor and 1 being a felony.
That's insane.
And in February of 2025, he'd be hit with 3 more charges. GMO Stacks was now being called GMO Diddy on Reddit, and while nobody knows the details of the case,
little freaky ass dude.
Like some freaky shit. But let's not get it twisted. Skilla has songs for the women, but he'd also drop his nuts on tracks and get the dissing. Only 3 months ago, Skilla would drop Freaky Pit, dissing the dog shit out of GMO Stacks. Now, according to the Wayne County jail site, Stacks was arrested on those freaky ass charges and had been released on a $100,000 bond. But on Wednesday, May 28th, an Instagram blog by the name of Detroit Hits would state GMO Stacks and JBsiah Baby Press were arrested while showing a video of the arrest taking place.
Damn, they started raiding them boys' cribs.
Millie, who goes by the name Millie Rock on Instagram, would post Stacks to his story saying, "You never listen to me," with a sad face and a broken heart.
He's a goofy.
Now, initially, the Detroit Hits blog would allege Skilla Baby was attending the prom send-off of Bryce Underwood.
The guest that we have is Bryce J. Underwood.
Who the hell is that?
Bryce?
Oh, that boy look D1.
Okay, I just want to really introduce you guys to a young man, a very young man, that's actually going to be something special. What team are you playing with this year?
I'm going to bring my talent to the Michigan Wolverines.
I'm Bryce Underwood, future quarterback at University of Michigan.
Yeah. Well, that boy look tough. Hold on now. Damn.
Bryce went to Belleville High, roughly 30 minutes away from downtown Detroit. According to Detroit Hits, Skilla Baby was spotted and followed by JBsiah Millie. The day after the shooting, Stacks would leave a blood emoji on Millie's page, and a ton of comments would accuse Millie of shooting Skilla Baby. But with the arrest of GMO Stacks, it would appear Stacks may be the one that's about to be charged with attempting to kill the rapper. If that's the case, then there's the motive. A long back and forth history of dissing and violence that stemmed from the robbery of his chains and the continued beef as one career blew up while the other clung on, trying to keep from fading.
Like, man, you got no lyrical skill. That's why you stuck in the hood.
Plays out. Now, I'm not gonna lie, Skilla Baby is blessed, and a lot of people were talking about the prayer that he posted on his Instagram, and come to find out, it's just the type of guy that he is. It's not like he's out there being a savage and then one day decided to pray, and then the next day he survived an insane shooting. They actually say he's a good kid. He has a lot of love for Detroit, and he does a lot of things for his city, even though he's beefed with the police and they shut his shows down, whatever.
That shit lame
But
in
when
here.
you have somebody like this who's clearly clout chasing, trying to ride the wave, and
he's a goof. He just mad. He's stuck in the hood.
In Detroit, that's why they say the best thing to do is move away from your hometown.
Literally.
Everyone's gonna try to attack.
But he's scared. He's scared because he got out the hood.
Negative. It's always gonna weigh you down. We don't know if GMO Stacks did this. From my understanding, I thought he was actually incarcerated, but apparently he made a bond and then just got arrested. I don't know how that works. From what I was looking at, it said he had a bond, but either way it go, now a video drops of him actually getting arrested, and I guess we just have to go on that. But if he actually gets charged with the shooting, he gotta be one of the dumbest motherfuckers after this long ass history of them.
Like, yeah, they know it's you.
The littlest piece of evidence that ties you in, and it's literally like, oh yeah, now we know why you did it. It's clear cut. You know what I'm saying? Like,
huh?
I don't know, but young dumb motherfuckers gonna do what they're gonna do, right? So it is what it is. He's got some freaky ass charges. I don't know what's up with that.
Man, that's about the end of the video, bruh. If you make it out the hood, bruh, congratulations. You made it, gang. You made it. Keep going hard at what you doing, but if you make it out the hood, that's what you're supposed to do. Don't let anybody bait you back in to the goofy ass that's going on, because they don't got nothing going on, bruh. He's literally trying to cling on to his op for life. Literally. For life. That's all he's doing. But hey, man, that's some video. I appreciate y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe to 1,000 subscribers. Tap into my second reaction channel, JBsiah 2, link in the description. Tap into my clothing brand, JungleBredClothing, link in the description. Man, y'all stay away, get you some money. All love, JBsiah out.